What's up guys, it's TJ, your men's holistic health coach here with you today. Today we're going to go over number 3 of our How to Lose Fat Forever series. Today we're going to be talking about lifestyle changes that will not only help you to lose fat, but to keep fat off and have sustainable habits that you can embody for the rest of your life. Alright, I want to start off today about talking about a lot of people's favorite drink to consume, and that is soda. Now of course you have all heard you shouldn't drink soda, blah blah blah. Now let's talk about why that is. So in general, when eating excess of really just about anything, but especially carbs, so drinking too much soda or any soda on top of a bunch of other carbs you're already eating, then you are more likely to gain fat. And it's not just because you're eating excess of it, but it's also because when you're drinking soda, you have higher levels of what's called insulin. Insulin is a hormone in your body that reacts when your glucose or your sugar levels in your body are up. Insulin helps to balance that out. And so when our insulin levels are up, something called lipolysis is unable to function as well. Lipolysis is our ability to lose and burn body fat. And so when our insulin levels are up all the time, then of course we cannot, this inhibits our ability to be able to burn fat. So I'm sure your next argument is, well, diet soda is cool, right? Diet soda is good for me. Well, just because diet soda is different than regular soda in the sense that it has little to no carbs, it doesn't necessarily mean it is better. Diet soda has what's called artificial sweeteners in them. And artificial sweeteners have been shown to have associations with raising your risk of cancer, cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and has also been shown to alter your gut microbiome. And your gut microbiome is very important for a lot of reasons. One of the reasons being the fact that most of your feel-good neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine are made in your gut. And so we want to stay away from anything that's going to alter the gut microbiome in its natural state. Alright, now I want to talk about protein and why we should be replacing our fatty, high-carb snacks with protein. Protein is what's called a macronutrient. So it's protein, fats, and carbs. Protein is the most complex macronutrient that there is. In other words, when we ingest protein, it takes longer for our body to be able to digest it. Protein is also helpful because it helps us to maintain muscle mass and to build muscle mass. And so eating a high protein diet is something that I definitely suggest to clients and I practice myself. Protein also prevents you from overeating because it's going to fill you up quick and it keeps our metabolism high. We want a high metabolism. We want our bodies to be able to adapt to our environment quicker by putting on muscle and losing fat. So we want a higher metabolism. We want to be replacing snacks like popcorn, candy, chips. We want to be replacing all that with high protein snacks so that way it can fill us up quick, keep us full for longer. And when I talk about protein snacks or snacks with high protein, I'm talking about hard-boiled eggs, nuts, protein bars, protein shakes, chia seeds, beef jerky. Things like this is going to help us to stay full longer throughout the day. Now, I don't want to be demonizing fats and carbs. We also need a moderate amount of fats and carbs in our diet along with our high protein. So what are some healthy fats that we could be ingesting into our bodies? Well, there's eggs, there's nuts, dark chocolate, seeds, avocados, and there's a lot more, but these are great sources of fats that we could be eating that have healthy fats and healthy amounts of saturated fats to help our bodies to be sustainably keeping fat off. Alright, so we talked about protein, we talked about fats. What are some healthy sources of carbs that we could be eating? Well, there's brown rice, there's quinoa, there's vegetables, there's fruits. These are all great sources of carbohydrates that we could be eating that have complex carbs that will help our bodies to not put on fat so easily and to be able to keep fat off. So now that we've talked about all the macronutrients, what is the exact proportion that you would need specifically? Well, to find that out, there's a pretty simple way. You can go and download the app MyFitnessPal. You can get the free version, and if you scroll on there, it'll show you the different macronutrients based on the goals that you type in that you want to see, whether it's losing or gaining. This is a very simple and free way that you can find this out for yourself. Alright, so I've talked about food that you can eat to go ahead and to lose fat and keep fat off. What type of movement is going to be best for us on this journey as we embody a sustainable habit of keeping fat off and not gaining any more fat? Ultimately, it's going to be the movement that you enjoy the most and that you choose yourself, the type of workout plan that you can really enjoy and have a good time with. And as you go ahead and you construct that for your life and plan out what exactly you're going to do on this journey, go ahead and pick things that you can actually start with, things that aren't going to be so hard that you just had to give up within a week, and go ahead and pick some things like that. There's going to be 2 main types of movements that you can do to promote fat loss. It's going to be cardio. So cardio is great because it helps out your heart. It also helps you to keep fat off and to have a sustainable habit of staying lean. And some examples of cardio would include swimming, biking, jumping, jogging, running. These are all great ways that you could be implementing cardio in your life. And then on the other side of things, we got resistance training. So what are some examples of resistance training? You could be doing weightlifting, you could be using workout bands, you could be doing calisthenics, so just using your body weight. And these are all great ways to implement resistance training. And the benefits of resistance training is going to be not only to lose fat, but as you gain muscle, the more also called lean mass that you have is going to raise your metabolism, and the higher your metabolism, the more efficiently your body will be at getting rid of any fat. And so I actually would suggest to you that you implement both of these, because both of these have wonderful benefits. So for example, what I do, and this is sustainable for me, is I have a job where I tend to walk a lot, and this is a great form of cardio for me. And then on the other half of the week, when I do not work, I go and I lift weights. So I have my resistance training. So I get the benefits of both resistance training and cardio in 1 week. So I would suggest to pick something that you can easily implement starting today or tomorrow when you're ready, and you go ahead and you do what you can enjoy. And then as you go through what you can enjoy and what you can handle, you slowly push your comfort zone so you're able to see more and more benefits going through your body. And as you push your comfort zone, you're going to be able to see yourself change, because of course there's no growth in the comfort zone. But when we're on a journey like this, we need to start a place that we are at least somewhat comfortable, in a place that we can enjoy, and then we can push ourselves from there because we can see the joy in the process. Alright guys, I hope this video helps, and if it does help, be sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to have more videos like this that are able to give you guys ideas on what you can do to have a sustainable health journey, and to be able to watch yourself grow and watch yourself progress and change. And it is a wonderful journey, and it's supposed to be hard, because if it's hard, then at least you're pushing yourself and you're becoming a new man every single day. Alright guys, have a great one. We'll see ya.